shit. Stinking up the place while I'm trying to chef. Put the crack to drive, said bye then I left. At any given time, I could be on both sides of death. Life ain't fair, it's foul, ain't no
First, TB and LoShawn load as a team. LoShawn is gonna be the actual instructor in this situation. I always put myself into a student mind frame whenever I'm entering into a new situation. So I do not mind being a student and looking at how he's gonna do it. That's all I have to say right now. Remember, you're at the Trucker Brown and Low Show. Right now, we're gonna get into some securement. Subscribe, like, and share. That's the end of me. The rest will be narrated and understood and instructed by LoShawn. So we'll say LoShawn's the instructor. All right, what's the first deal, instructor?
First deal is this load. 4 straps, 4 chains, 4 binders. What we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up running the chain. From here, it's going to come down, come through the 2 spool pockets right here. It's going to come underneath it right here. It's going to cut up, come across. We're going to drop it right here. Come back up here, connect to here. Bring the chain to slack up here. We're going to use the binder to snap down. Secures this one side. We'll take these straps right here. Throw one strap across this lift right here. We'll throw a strap across this shovel lift right there. That's what I call it. I don't know if that's technically the name for it, but that's what I call it.
Like a plow to me.
Yeah. And that'll be it. We go to the other side and do the same thing. What you do on one side, you do on the other.
Bang, bang, bang.
Same as you used to. Okay, so we got those straps up here in the front because they swung it around. Alright, so the thing we're going to want to do is on this trailer, it doesn't have winches on both sides. It only has winches on the driver's side, so you have to throw from the passenger side to the driver's side. What we're going to do is we're just going to toss it across here.
Throw a buckle first.
Throwing buckle, I'm not throwing buckle at all first. Throw in same way, but you know it, prime. Come across it.
Alright.
AJ checking all the money. Alright, so next one we're gonna do is come here. And down.
Ain't you supposed to double wrap that as a DOT wrap?
No. Tell people that I like to do it this way because if anything side swipes the rub rail, it's gonna go metal on metal. To me, I feel like when you do the double wrap, right? This is how people do it.
Yeah, that's how I see it. The
Right.
DOT wrap.
Right. So if somebody side swipes you, right? You cut the strap off. Now this part right here is going to hit the ground. Okay. This part right here is dangling. Now you got loose securement. The strap is just going to be in the wind. So that's why I don't like that way. This is why I like to do it like this. Come up, unlock it there, bam. So if, like I said, if anything does side swipe, when you swipe the thing, it's metal on metal. It's not going to cut the strap.
Understood.
All right, so right now we're just throwing the straps. And as you guys can see where I'm throwing the straps here, you don't want to throw the strap anywhere where it has like a hose. You can see a hose right here. You see hoses right here. You throw the strap over that and you tighten it down and you break this hose, you're going to be responsible. And I think that's
stiff too.
Right, and I think these hoses run for anywhere between $700 and $1,000.
The hydraulic hoses?
Right.
Shoot.
So always keep your straps away from these hoses as much as possible. Try to find some metal area where you can run your strap through, and that's what I'm doing here. Alright, what we're going to do is get this next one. We're basically doing the same thing. So you can see right there, we're just going to run the strap down and through there where the metal part is at to hold the boom together, but not going to be able to get it because I'm having it on top of the trailer to tuck it in between there.
So what is the alternative? Oh, you got to get on it.
Yep, get on the trailer. Run this out a little bit. And I know some people are going to say, aren't you supposed to put protection for paint?
That is a good question.
Not when you're touching like a black surface, you're not going to need protection for paint. But if you got like the yellow part, and if you need to put a strap across the yellow part, then it would behoove you to use strap protection to protect the paint, because that can be a claim against you as well. But being that it's on the black part, we're not going to be worried about that. All right.
I'm good. I ain't got nothing on there.
Get you the real MVP.
How heavy is the load?
This load, each of these excavators run about, it's on the paperwork, but they're going to run anywhere between 8,000 and 10,000 pounds, so the load won't be no heavier than about 20,000 pounds.
20,000 pounds.
Right.
Okay. Now, I seen a guy when we came in here, he had nothing but straps over these, over the tires. I mean, why don't we just do that?
Nah, that's bad business. When you're dealing with these machineries like that, and this could be subjective, some people are going to say, well, you could do it that way. It clearly states when you get in this load from Caterpillar that they want you to use chains. Only time they really want you to use straps is when you're freaking protecting the
paint,
right, or the lift.
Okay.
They want you, but if you're going across the tracks, things of that nature, that's why they have. I'll show you. That's why they have these hooks here, because they want these chained. You know, and it shows right there they want these chained. But I have seen it twice since I've been here where guys throw straps across. That's just being fucking lazy. Alright? That's being lazy, and honestly, if you don't have chains and you're coming to do machinery load and Caterpillar loads, you don't need to be here to do them. Alright? Straps are just, to me, especially when you're dealing with machinery like that, straps are so easy to break. And
a lot of money falling off the truck.
Right, you got a lot of money falling off the truck, and you got a lot of weight.
How much one of these cost? 10 grand? 15, 20?
Not sure. Probably in the upper range. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but probably somewhere in 30, 40, $50,000.
Because these aren't even the big ones.
No, these are just little baby excavators. And not the big excavators, the big boy jobs.
Holy shit.
But
and the big ones can go for almost $1 million or over $1 million.
Right. I mean, to me, it's almost as bad as you see people putting straps on coils. You know, when you see people, instead of using chains, they're going to put 6 straps. It's terrible. That's a 40,000 pound coil and you got straps on there. Just pull your chains out. Stop being lazy. Do it the proper way. Proper securement. Use chains. And put these hooks here just for looks. They put these hooks here because that's where they want you to chain that. And it, when you come here to Caterpillar, they also state that you must use chains. So when you see guys that's doing that, they're just lazy. And 9 times out of 10, if they come out the office and inspect it, which they're going to do with a camera, and they see that you got it strapped up like that, they're going to make you circle around and reach it and strap it and chain it up. So don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. All right. See the hook, goes down, comes up over, and boom.
All right. Good?
Yeah.
All right, so now this is the part of where we're going to be putting the binder on it. To me, I'm old school. I like snap binders. I don't like ratchet binders. So what we're going to do is hooks up in the air. I like hooks in the air. Some people like them side, some people like them down. I like them hooks in the air.
They're actually supposed to be in the air.
Okay.
You don't want them to go down because the shift so you get the chain to come off. That's what I was taught.
Hey, shout outs to Melton. All right, so what we do is now we're going to take this in. We're going to pull. What you want to do is now tighten your chain and find your link to where it's tight at. All right, now this, just because I linked it here doesn't mean that's going to be tight. But you don't want anything where you can hand do it. Okay, so as you can see, we can't hand tighten it. All right, so what you'll do is you put the pipe in there, and sometimes you may have to drop it down one link and put it in there and into the put the stick in there. You can't do it. See, so this could be good too. It just depends, you know. Because if I go back to this other one and then I go hook up the binder, I don't know what you want to call it, binder, pole, binder, whatever it is. What do they call the little thing that you? Black pole.
I just call it a black pole.
Yeah, there it is. Me too. Some people got different names for it. But see, you can put it in here right now, and then you're going to try to do it, and you'll be sitting there fighting with that sumbitch all damn night. And the reason why it's not going to bind, it's not going to budge. So what you'll do is you just drop down one link. You're still good right here. Okay. As long as I'm not able to push this down with my hand, I'm good to go.
So you got it at an angle.
Right. It's at an angle. More likely, what you want to do is be about at a 90-degree angle, as you guys can see it. At a 90-degree angle, you know that you're pretty good to go. Okay. Let me show you what you don't want. Go down one more link. You don't want this. Okay, that ain't what you want. Okay. Oh, I'm good. Let's ride down the highway. No, you're not good. So what you do is, so we go back to this one. This one link right here. Change this in 90-degree angle. 40, whatever y'all want to say, 45, what is that? That looks like about a 90 to you.
Look about 90 to me. 90.
All right, 90-degree angle. You gotta get the pole, I think it's on the other side. So just to let you guys know, this is pretty much simple securement on these Caterpillar loads. I did a video on this on my Trucking with LoSean Parks on some of the skid steers, but now we got the excavators, the mini excavators, and waiting for TB to come back with the ratchet pole or whatever you guys call it. I don't know, everybody has a different name for it, but I just call it the pole. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Just keep it simple. We get the pole and then we snap it down, and TB will show you guys where I snap it down at. This is what the pole looks like. So it has the part in here for the snap binder. That's what we use. It's just, you know, a pole. Some people.
White boy's gonna come in here and be like, that's actually referred as.
Right. It is what it is. Everybody got their own technique or wording for it. All right, so this is what we're gonna do now. Bring it down. What you wanna do is check to make sure it's in there tight. Everything's good. Nothing's loose.
Small motherfucker, you got that shit pretty tight, man.
Hell, flatbed heavy, you already know what it is. Alright, what you end up doing with this excess chain, you'll get a bungee. You'll hook the bungee right here, leave right here along the sides, run the bungee down along the sides, hook the end of the bungee right here to the part of the
now give the disclaimer of the people that are gonna really refute everything you've done here, because you know they're going to be in the comments, and they're going to say, oh, actually you're supposed to do it this way. There's 1,055 ways people will do this shit. Right. And the thing is, just make sure it's secure, make sure it's tight, that thing ain't going nowhere, you know what I mean? No matter how you do it, just make sure it's tight and right. This is one way of doing it. Like TB said, there's a million ways to do it. There's some guys who will use a separate chain for each hook. Right. Or they'll do it a different way and then use a binder on each side, and every one of them says that's the DOT way.
Right, and you don't have to do that because each of these chains are rated, these are 3/8 chains, so, or excuse me, these are 5/16 chains. So this is rated for right here on the snap binder, it says 5,500 pounds. So if we know that this weighs 8,000 pounds, we got chains on both sides, you actually have 11,000 pounds, well 10,000 to be technical to the number, 10,800 pounds of load securement. So even if it weighed 10,000 pounds, we still got enough securement.
There it is, people. It's on. Back up a little bit. It is on. Headache rack is on. It's clean, it's solid, it doesn't move. It's the last time y'all probably gonna see this side of the truck. Lo, wiping it off, about to put some words on it now. Lo, what was the last thing you want to say before they never see the outside of the truck again, man? Niggas, you can't get them to say nothing inspirational. Fuck in your ass. We don't really care. Like, we living life.
We're doing better than you.
I got a multiple carbon, what's that, a multiple fiber rag. Right. Get all the stagnant dirt. Well, yeah, that headache rack on there, dog, so stop asking about it. Yeah.
This is Miss Diva Trucker, and I am with Trucker Brown.